Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another Nordstrom anniversary sale video, and this one I'm so excited about because I could just sit and talk about these products forever, because today we are covering my top 20 Nordstrom sale purchases. So these are all things that I have purchased in previous sales and they have stood the test of time and I still love them years later. So I hope that you guys enjoy today's video. I will have everything linked using the YouTube shopping feature here on the screen. Just click the little picture as it pops up. It'll take you to the website and you can shop while you're still watching my video. If you don't see it linked there, as always, everything will be linked in the description box below as well as in a pinned comment. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave today, you guys. I will have so many more Nordstrom anniversary sale videos coming on my channel. In fact, just hit that bell icon and it is going to notify you every time I post a video. I'll also be sharing a ton on Instagram and LTK, so I'll have all of those linked down below. But yeah, I think you guys are really gonna like this video, so let's dive right in. Okay, so first I want to talk about leggings, and one of my favorite brands included in the sale is the Spanx Booty Boost leggings. Unfortunately, these do not come in a classic black this year for the anniversary sale, but I still think that these are a great option for like a statement pair of leggings or just like lounging around the house leggings, travel, athleisure wear. I really like that they're a slick kind of cool material so they don't attract dog hair, which is really important to me. And they are high-waisted, of course, and the main thing that people love about these leggings is how smoothing these are on your midsection. So they really are going to hold you in and provide a little bit of compression. It's nothing too crazy to where it's going to be uncomfortable, but it's just the perfect amount to make you feel a little bit more confident if your tummy is your problem area. And of course, as the name suggests, these look great on the booty and they just really give you that lift. So I have the black ones in a size large, and I recently got the navy ones at the YouTube shopping event I attended this spring. I really like this color just for pairing with any basic tops. And these are a size medium. Once again, like look at that compression, you guys. It's kind of crazy. And these are in the 7/8 length, which is what you're going to get in the anniversary sale this year. And these come in a blue sea color, and they also come in a darker beige called Smoke. Another pair of my favorite leggings included in the sale are from Nsale. These are the live-in high-waisted leggings. To me, these are going to be a little bit more casual, just like your everyday throw it on legging. They're really soft and stretchy, and I do feel like these are fairly secure. I'm not like yanking them up all day. They stay in place. They hold me in. These do come in a basic black, which is a huge plus. I would recommend going with your normal size. And I also like that there are a couple different length options included. So you can get the regular length or you can get them in a cropped version. Next, I want to talk about the Varley half zip sweatshirts. This is a very luxe sweatshirt option. They are a little bit pricey, but honestly in the sale, I don't think the price is bad. This is a very high quality brand, and the ones included this year are going to be 33% off, putting them at $84.99. Here's one that I got a couple years ago. It is actually a full length sweatshirt and it's very oversized. You can see it has a nice dramatic collar detail, and all of their sweatshirts have a really thin rib design. Even though they are oversized, they do get a little bit tighter on your wrists. And what I loved about this one is the neutral cream color and the beautiful gold hardware. I just feel like gold hardware on a sweatshirt like this really elevates it. A lot of times from more affordable retailers like Amazon or Walmart, you are going to have that standard silver, cheap looking kind of hardware, but all of their hardware is very nice quality. It's really smooth, and this is just going to be one of your most worn sweatshirts in your wardrobe, hands down. And I actually got one last year too. I wasn't planning on it, but once I saw it in store, I tried it on and I completely fell in love with the fit. I think what I liked more about this one is the cropped length. I do typically wear a lot more cropped sweatshirts, so this is more my style. It is so soft, and I really liked the olive green color. This one does have silver hardware, but it's once again just really nice quality. You have a nice string here and it's just very smooth. Obviously, this one has a little bit of a collar, but it's not quite so oversized and dramatic. This one is a little bit more wearable. You could definitely wear this lounging, but you could also style this with like a pair of high-waisted black denim. Once again, you have that rib texture and you do have a pocket on the front of this one. And the cool thing about the half zip sweatshirt included this year is that it's kind of a combination of those two. So this year it is a cropped style, which I love. I love that it comes in a cream color with the gold hardware, and you do have a little bit of a collar detail. It's almost in between the two sweatshirts I showed you. And this style also comes in a basic black with silver hardware. Next, let's talk bras. And I'm gonna be honest, you guys, a lot of these I have had for a very long time. So some of them are in rough shape, but I am planning to do a complete bra refresh this year. But this is my favorite bra ever from Natori. This is the Bliss Perfection Comfort T-shirt bra. As the name suggests, it is a very thin t-shirt bra material. So soft. Like, this just feels incredible comfortable on your skin. Although it is a basic bra, they did keep it a little bit cute with the lace in the center, but this lace is not itchy or uncomfortable at all. A lot of lace on bras is very itchy, and even if it's not itchy at first, it'll end up being itchy like a couple days later or start irritating you. But this one I've truly worn for years, and I've never had any issues or skin irritation from the lace. Same thing for the sides, it's just really soft. Obviously these straps are adjustable, and of course you have a lot of different hooks depending on how tight you want it. Now my mom has tried these bras and she says that she thinks that they stretch out a little bit. I could see that just because I think their more comfortable styles run a little bit big. So if you want it to feel a little bit more secure at first, and then of course as you wear bras, they all do inevitably stretch a little bit, I would size down in your band size maybe, but I've never had an issue with that. I mean, for me, the comfort is most important, and these are so comfortable. I also have that same style in this heathered color. And then this one I got last year from Natori. It is the Flora Underwire Contour Bra. As you can see, it just has a lot more lace detail. So if you like something a little bit sexier, a little bit more feminine, then this one is great. With a lot of bras in a cute, lacy, sexy style like this, I feel like they are always so uncomfortable, but not this one. It is the same comfort level as the previous t-shirt bra. It's really thin and flexible. The underwire stays put. Never once has it poked me, even when I've worn these bras for 3 years plus. With this one, of course, you have the cup underneath, and then you just have a really thin lace material right over top, and you do have a thin mesh on the side, just super stretchy. The new one I'm going to try this year is the Balconette t-shirt bra. It's once again going to be in a super thin, comfortable material, but it has that balconette shape, which is slightly squared off. So I think it's going to be a very versatile piece that I can wear with more square neckline tops. Okay, let's talk blankets. You know I have to mention the Barefoot Dreams blanket. I know this might seem overhyped, but I swear I have had all of my Barefoot Dreams blankets for years, and they really do hold up like no other. They are just thicker than a lot of blankets in this same material. I have 100 dupes of this style of blanket, and while they feel the same initially and they are great cozy blankets, the only difference is the weight of these. These are a lot more dense, they are a thicker fabric, and they just hold up in the wash a little bit better. These are machine washable. My washing machine has a hand wash setting, so that's what I do, and then I actually do dry them on delicate. A lot of people recommend letting these air dry, so it's totally up to you. This one I got last year. It's in a neutral animal print. I do love it. I love all of the neutral options. Unfortunately, they don't really have an animal print this year, which I was very surprised by, but I'll pop up a picture here of my favorite one included in the sale. This is definitely darker and moodier, but I think it's so beautiful and would look great in so many homes. If you want a cozy blanket, but you're not quite sure about the price point of Barefoot Dreams, another one of my favorites is from UGG. And I've actually recommended these probably even more than the Barefoot Dreams ones in the past, because these I think are at a great price point. I think usually they're around $64, and that's also a good price for a gift. If you are thinking about gifting a really nice luxe blanket this year, this should be the one you grab. Number one, it's going to look a lot more expensive than it probably actually was, and this is a very thick, large blanket, so just the size of it alone is going to look like a really good gift. And the brand name, everyone knows UGG, and when someone receives an UGG gift, they're going to be impressed. So I have this one here in an olive color. It is their classic traditional fleece blanket. It has a slightly smoother side and then the really cozy fleece side. Honestly, the whole thing is cozy. You really cannot go wrong with this. And they also have a faux fur one that I'm very interested in trying out, just because I think this one combines the coziness with an aesthetic look. Speaking of Barefoot Dreams, I also think their cardigans and robes are definitely worth the money. I would say not so much on the lounge sets and pajamas that they have included in the sale. I've purchased those before and I just didn't really reach for them as much, but a cardigan or a robe I'm always grabbing for just to throw over the pajamas I'm already wearing. I actually have 4 here that I've purchased throughout the years, none of which are included in the sale, but I will pop up a picture of the one that is included in the sale this year. It's really cute. It's kind of like a waterfall cardigan, and it looks like it might be in a material like this that's a little bit thicker and fuzzier. This is just one that I got a couple years ago that was really oversized and just like a simple long cardigan. I also have 2 of their wrap cardigans I've purchased throughout the years. This one is in a really nice white color, and you just have the little sash that you tie around your waist. This one I wear so often just because of the neutral color. All of them are neutral, but for me, I find that I always look for a white or a cream, and I really like the color of this year's, so I think that one's going to be very versatile. I also have this dark gray, which I just really don't reach for very often, so I am considering putting this on my Poshmark, so if you're interested, check that out. And this one is similar to the one they released this year, just with the waterfall kind of design here in the center. center. I do believe this one is going to be a little bit thinner than the one included this year, but a similar concept and probably a similar color. And I've actually never purchased a Barefoot Dreams robe, but I can see how these would be a great buy from the sale just because of how much I love the cardigans. I know I would love the robe. It's a little bit longer, so of course it'll cover everything, and it's just going to keep you nice and cozy. Next, we have the Nordstrom Moonlight Pajamas, and this is something that everyone talks about, but for good reason. These are some of the softest pajamas I have ever felt, and they just hold up really well in the wash. Like, the material doesn't pill or shed. They really do feel the exact same after you wash them. This pair I got last year during the sale. It's just a classic leopard. This is a short sleeve style, and of course the top buttons all the way down. This year they have a really nice updated kind of modern leopard, which I really like, and it is a little bit of a lighter leopard pattern. So I think those are going to be a very popular print this year. And here are the pants for my matching set. You have elastic at the waist with a drawstring. These do not have pockets, but I rarely need pockets in my pajamas, so that doesn't bother me. And these are just like a really wide leg flowy pair of pants. This is in the cropped style, and I have really loved this style. It's probably my favorite from the Moonlight Pajamas right now, the short sleeve top with the cropped pants. I'm 5'5", so they're not too cropped on me. I think I got these last year too, and they are a long sleeve style, and obviously it's in a really pretty bright lilac purple. I love the white piping detail on these pajamas. Once again, I've worn these 100 times since last year, and they still feel really nice. And the long sleeve shirt actually comes with a pair of shorts. So these have elastic at the top, but on these you don't have a drawstring. Of course, you don't have pockets on these, and they have that same white piping detail. If you're in between sizes, they do run pretty oversized, so you could possibly size down. I honestly feel like you'd be good with your normal size or a size down, and that's always good to know because things do sell out in the sale, and if they have one size and not the other, it's important to know that you probably could do both. Next, we're going to talk about a beauty product, and I swear, you guys, I have probably talked about this product 50 times or more on my channel. I mention it every time it's on sale from any retailer because this has been in my everyday shower routine for well over 5 years now. I am never without this product. This is from L'Occitane, and it is their almond shower oil. Number one, the smell is amazing, but that's not even why I buy it. It does smell like almonds though. It's very relaxing, nourishing, kind of like a spa. But what I love about this is just the consistency. I've never, ever found a dupe for this product. There really is no other product like it. It's a very thick oil that lathers in the shower and doesn't just disappear. For me, I actually primarily use this as a shaving oil, so I will take a couple pumps, put it under my armpits, shave my armpits, put some on my legs, shave my legs. And I also just use it when I want my skin to be really soft, so I'll take a couple extra pumps and then just like rub it all over my body. Like I said, it's just very thick. I can't emphasize that enough. If you've tried any other shaving oil, I know there's one from the Tree Hut brand. It is not even remotely the same, you guys. That is very thin and kind of like slides off of your skin. Not this. You will not be disappointed. I also think this is a great gift idea if you want to get any early gifts because it's something that anyone can use, any woman of any age. Honestly, men could use this too. And I love that they always do a value set in the Nordstrom anniversary sale, so I will absolutely be picking this up to restock. Okay, let's talk more loungewear and athleisure wear. Of course, you know Spanx is one of my favorite brands. I've already mentioned them in this video, and their selection when it comes to the Air Essentials line this year is incredible. They have so many amazing options, and you cannot go wrong with any pieces in this fabric. I was absolutely stoked to see that they included their very popular half zip sweatshirt this year. So here's the one I own. This is in an extra large, so I probably will pick up a new one in the sale. I can still wear this. It's just going to be a little bit more oversized, but this material is so cool to the touch. It's really buttery soft. I don't use that word very often, but this truly does feel as smooth as butter. I mean, it just glides over your skin. It's really stretchy, and I love this material because I feel like it's great for all year round. It's not too hot in the summertime, but it still keeps you fairly warm in those colder months too. And this is the exact style included in the sale this year, just in different colors. It's going to come in that beautiful blue sea color. And when they first released the preview, they didn't have it in any other colors, but I just noticed they now have it available in the beige smoke color. So I'm really excited about this because you could get this with the matching pants to do a complete set. This is the little matching set I got last year. It was just a crew neck sweatshirt, but it's held up really great. I mean, it basically looks brand new. And last year they did matching shorts, so I picked up those as well. And I really like the shorts, but I will say I'm really happy to see the wide leg pants included. I do own the wide leg pants in that same burgundy candy color that matches the half zip. I'm not sure where they are right now, but just trust me, it's a great set. Another one of my favorite pieces from last year that I didn't bring down here because it just stays in my bathroom, and honestly, it's showing a little bit of wear and tear because I use this so much and I wash it so much, because this is a terry cloth robe. I've used some sort of terry cloth robe for probably around 8 years now. That is primarily what I use when I get out of the shower. I don't really use regular towels. I just have a few terry cloth robes that I will rotate between when I wash them. And it's amazing because I don't have to fight with my towel staying in place. I just throw on the robe, tie it in place, and then I can deal with my hair, apply lotion, or do whatever I need to before I actually get dressed. And this one from Nordstrom is such great quality. Last year it came in a pink, and this year I believe it's in a white. I might end up picking up this one too because it is just a really thick, nice quality terry cloth robe. I've gotten some on Amazon before, and while they're okay, they are definitely just a little bit thinner, and I find that they need to be replaced more often. Although I said my Nordstrom one is showing a little bit of wear, it's still in perfectly good condition, and I will probably have it for another year. And if you just want a really functional purchase from the sale this year, I promise you, get this. And it's also another great gift idea. Any of the Nordstrom cashmere pieces are also going to be great buys included in the sale. This is just a classic beige cashmere sweater. It's in a classic crew neckline, just very wearable all around. And this is a full-length sweater, 100% cashmere, which is obviously very, very, very high quality. It is so incredibly soft. As with a lot of cashmere pieces, this is a dry clean only piece, but to me, I think it's worth it if you want to have just like a really nice staple wardrobe piece that you know you're gonna have in your closet for a very, very long time. Last year, I picked up this wool and cashmere blend cardigan from the Nordstrom line. It's a really long cardigan, but once again, a classic style, and I love the cream color, so I can pair this with so many things. And this year, they have a lot of 100% cashmere pieces. They have the crew neck sweater I showed. They have a short sleeve sweater option. They even have a little hoodie sweater option. And one of my favorites is this button-up sweater option. Alrighty, next I wanted to talk about a couple different pairs of sneakers. These are from New Balance, and I wanted to mention them because I got these last year, and the exact same pair is going to be included in the anniversary sale again. And I just think these are a great purchase. I have gotten a lot of wear out of these this year just because of the neutral color. They kind of have a little bit of gray, a little bit of beige, a little bit of white, and I really like the tread on the bottom. You're not gonna slip in these, that's for sure. It's very grippy, and I like that they have a chunky sole and the oversized New Balance logo. Just such a trendy style, but yet they are incredibly wearable. And not only that, they are also very comfortable. I wear these all day long. I wear these to my daughter's gymnastics class a lot, and I always feel great in them. And one thing that is kind of cool about these shoes is the mixture of textures. So you kind of have this like athletic windbreaker fabric on the shoe, and then of course you have the suede. So I just think that gives a really unique look to them, and it kind of makes them look retro in my opinion. Now, if you're just looking for a basic pair of athletic shoes, I would personally recommend the On Cloud Nova sneakers. Oh my goodness, you guys, these are my favorite athletic sneakers of all time. I know a lot of people have different opinions on what brands they like, but for me, between Nike, Hoka, On, Adidas, or whatever else, these are always my favorite for actually walking long periods of time or doing any workouts. I love the tread here. They just kind of give you a little bit of boost, and this is really going to support your feet. And not only that, I really like the way it looks. It's just like a cool design detail. I just got basic black. My husband actually got me these for my birthday, so I'm not sure if this exact style is included, but I will link a very similar plain black option. They also have a really nice white and green combo included in the sale, and a couple other colorful options, but these are just going to be so lightweight. They're really breathable on your feet, and they provide a lot of support. As far as denim goes, I did want to mention two different brands, and I actually don't have them here to hold up for you. The first one is a pair of jeans from UGG Denim. I fell in love with these last year. As soon as I put them on my body, I was like, yes, ma'am, you are coming home with me. They are the perfect wash. I feel like this wash can be worn all year round. And I really liked how these had a slight little flare at the bottom, and they had some distressing on the hemline. For me, these are great with a pair of sandals in the summertime, but I can easily transition them into my fall wardrobe with a cute pair of booties. And they are just a really super soft, stretchy pair of denim that still looks vintage. So sometimes stretchy denim can look very cheap, but not these. They do have a very similar style included in the sale this year, and some other washes too. Now, the other overall brand that I would recommend would probably be Good American. I actually don't really own any Good American jeans right now that fit me, so I will be on the lookout for some. This year in the sale, they have a lot more statement jeans than normal. So if you are looking for a fun pair of leopard jeans or like a wide bell bottom, Good American definitely has you covered. But these are just going going to fit like no other pair of jeans you've ever owned. Most good American jeans that I have really cinch your waist, and then they look great on your booty. They're fitted through the thigh, and they are just really comfortable. Another beauty favorite, you guys, I am obsessed with this product. This is a moisturizer from Bobbi Brown. It is their vitamin enriched face base. It's an all-in-one primer and moisturizer, and a lot of times I would be like, that sounds kind of gimmicky, like it's pretty much just a moisturizer, but no. Seriously, the way that this primes my skin before makeup, I've never used anything like it. This is the only moisturizer that I will apply less than a minute before I do my makeup. It just provides such a smooth, silky base for my makeup. It is a slightly thicker formula, so it feels really nice on your skin, but it's not gonna make you look oily or make your makeup products slip and slide all around. It just gives you the glowiest skin ever, and every single product that I've ever put on top of it looks amazing. As for boots, I also have two brands that I want to mention overall. The first being Dolce Vita. I talked about them a lot in my Nordstrom sale preview video. I feel like they hands down have the best shoes in the sale this year. So many good options, and if you are looking for a tall boot, Dolce Vita is definitely the way to go. They have so many incredible options this year. These I actually got during the sale last year. They are in a chocolate brown suede material. I have gotten so much wear out of these, and the quality of their shoes is just unmatched. I mean, these truly look the same as they did the day I bought them. This year, I love that they have a very classic style with a chunkier heel. I feel like these are so classic. You're going to be able to wear them for years and years, and they come in a lot of different color options. And I also love that they did a statement boot this year with the fringe. And then if you want a faux leather option, I like these with the little tassel around the ankle. And the other brand that I would recommend for tall boots is Vince Camuto. I've owned a lot of Vince Camuto boots throughout the years, and once again, they've all held up really nicely. They do have a very classic style included this year, and these have a very extensive offering when it comes to all sorts of different colors and textures. They have a basic black leather without the tassel on the ankle if you're not into that. They also have a white leather. They have many brown suede options, and I do believe both of those brands have a couple of wide calf options. I did want to mention Beis Luggage because I have a Beis Luggage set, and it is my favorite. Number one, it just looks really great and cohesive together if you have the large suitcase, the carry-on suitcase, and especially if you have a little matching duffel bag. I have it in the neutral beige, but honestly, any of their colors are really cute. The quality of their luggage is really, really good. I mean, I have traveled with these pieces over and over and over and over again, and they still are standing strong. Not a single piece is broken in any way. The wheels are still intact. Of course, they do have scuff marks, but that is to be expected, and they just hold so much stuff. I mean, I could truly pack this up to 100 pounds if I wanted to. Obviously, I can't fly that way, so I don't, but if you're using it on a road trip, you probably could, and you would have so much space. And there's also a lot of different organizational features that I like the pockets on either side and the little middle insert that you get with additional pockets. You just can't go wrong with any of these pieces, and I love the pretty lilac purple. Another beauty product that I always pick up in the Nordstrom sale is the Oribe Dry Texture Spray. I used this for a long time, and then there for a while I was trying out other texture sprays, but honestly, none of them performed quite like this one does. And this is a pretty pricey product. Oribe is a luxury hair care brand, but I just feel like nothing gives me the texture and volume that this spray does. I mean, look at the difference between this side of my hair and this side. It is so worth it to me. And if you have really fine hair, or you just feel like your hair falls flat after an hour or so, you're probably missing a texture spray in your routine. It's just going to add texture to your hair. It's going to hold the style a little bit better. It's going to provide a little bit more volume. So if you're interested, I would definitely grab this in the 2-pack. It is $78, but it's a $104 value. And I promise this is the best texture spray on the market. Okay, as far as sweaters, I wanted to mention two different brands. The first one is Treasure and Bond. They always have my favorite sweaters, and they actually switched it up quite a bit this year. So I'm not sure if any of these exact styles are included, but I do love the styles they chose this year. And honestly, all of them are great quality. So no matter what you choose, I'm sure you'll love it. This one is a turtleneck sweater. It is a little bit thicker, obviously in a ribbed material. And this one is a little bit longer, so great for styling with leggings or a cute little flowy mini skirt popping out the bottom. This is a style that had been in the sale for years, and I actually think they removed it this year, but this is a looser turtleneck sweater. It is slightly thinner than the previous one, and it's not in a ribbed material. It's just like a soft brushed knit. And then last year, they released a really similar sweater, but this one is a little thinner. So it's very lightweight, great for styling when it is a little bit warmer outside. But overall, they just make great quality pieces, and that brand would be my recommendation to you if you're just looking for like everyday sweaters that you can style all season long. Of course, course, another popular brand for sweaters is Free People. Everyone's always looking at what Free People sweaters are going to be included, and there are some amazing options this year. This is one that I grabbed last year. It is kind of like a cropped sweater. Honestly, it's not really cropped. I think it's just like boxy, so it looks kind of cropped, but it is full length on me at least. You have a scoop neckline. It is a cable knit sweater, and they do have a very similar sweater option this year, just in the sense that it is a cable knit design. So I definitely want to try that one on, and it comes in a lot of fun colors. I just got this in a basic neutral cream color. But one thing is for sure with Free People sweaters, you are going to be getting a very thick, high quality sweater. I mean, they are heavy, you guys. So keep that in mind when you're ordering. And the most well-known viral sweater from the Nordstrom anniversary sale is back again this year. This is called the Swim to Deep sweater, and it's very oversized, you guys. So if you want to wear this as an actual sweater, I would recommend sizing down. A lot of times for me, I'm 5'5", and I'll end up wearing this as a sweater dress with a pair of tall boots. It looks so cute, and you could just do like a pair of bike shorts underneath if you want to be extra short, or if you want a little bit of extra coverage, you could do a cute little lace slip underneath that kind of peeks out from the bottom. But this is the color I got last year in a nice olive green. Like I said, very oversized and long. This was also a piece that I loved styling when I was pregnant. Obviously not as a dress, but with like a pair of leggings, and the bump looked really cute in it if it is really cold when you're pregnant. The year before that, I actually got it in a cream color, and this one is in a size medium because I wanted to wear it as an actual sweater. But last year I got it in a large, like I said, so I could wear it as a sweater dress. Okay, next let's talk UGG slippers. I don't own any of the exact styles included in the sale, but I just wanted to mention them because truly UGG slippers are the only pair of slippers that I have that actually hold up for more than 1 year. I am a slipper addict. I have so many slippers, you guys, and there are so many of them that I just really need to throw away. They get stained, they fall apart, they just don't hold up well at all, except for any of my UGG slippers. I don't know what it is about this material. It is just so durable. No matter what, these remain looking brand new, and these are some of my most worn slippers, and you really wouldn't even be able to tell. I mean, the fur is incredible, just super thick and plush. These are a really dramatic, chunky platform pair of slippers with the band on the back. Like I said, these are not included in the sale, but I just wanted to mention the brand in general because I promise you guys they are worth the money. Even a style like this, these are the ones I got last year. They are a slip-on style. I actually love a good sandal slipper because sometimes my feet get a little bit too hot, but not in something like this. But I mean, look at the fur. I mean, it's just so oversized. You can just tell these are very high-end slippers, and the tread on the bottom, I mean, you could wear these outside to get your mail, out on your deck, porch, whatever. It's not gonna be a problem. And I mean, these literally look like I haven't even worn them, you guys, and I have, like, over and over and over again. They do have a similar slide style slipper included in the sale this year, so I will definitely be sure to link that. But yeah, you can't go wrong with UGG. I have a fragrance to talk about. This is a classic from Jo Malone. This is their Wood Sage and Sea Salt fragrance. This has been one of my favorite fragrances, specifically for fall, for like 4 years now. It's definitely a little bit musky. A lot of the Jo Malone fragrances are technically unisex, but I just think this one smells so elegant and kind of mysterious. Like I said, it definitely has a sultry, woody vibe at the beginning, but you definitely do get hit with that sea salt note at the end that provides the freshness that this fragrance needs. And I know I said that I liked this in the fall, but I actually feel like this would be a great year-round scent. That saltiness kind of gives it a summer vibe, but then of course you have the woodsy vibes that lean more fall, which is why I think this would make a great signature scent. So yeah, stop by your local department store, get a sample before you commit to the full size. But if you like muskier scents, I have no doubt you're going to love this, and the set included in the Nordstrom sale also comes with a little travel size. Speaking of fragrance, I also wanted to mention Voluspa because this is one of my favorite candle brands, and they are included in the Nordstrom sale this year, which I'm really excited about. I don't think this specific scent is included, but I just wanted to show you one of the gorgeous jars. I love the texture of their jars and the patterned lids. They're just so pretty. I mean, it literally looks like a piece of home decor. But what I love about Voluspa is that all of their scents are very unique. Like, I've never smelled any other candles that smell like this. They have this little set that's Santal Vanilla, and that's gonna come with a candle in this size as well as a full-size room spray, so that's a great value, and I love the packaging of that set. Their candles are also really strong. I feel like they last a long time. If you just want to try out multiple scents from the brand, they do have a sampler pack, and I just realized this scent, Mediterranean Lemon, is included in this sampler pack, and it is such a great scent for summertime. If you love lemon, this is going to be your new favorite, and it also includes a lot of other great summer scents. And I know this is technically 21, but I did want to mention a few of my favorite hair tools included in the sale. Specifically 2 brands, the first being T3. Honestly, you cannot go wrong with any of the T3 hair tools. I had their interchangeable double barrel curling iron for so long. Unfortunately, the base of mine got ruined, so I've really been contemplating purchasing this set again. I'm not sure if I will because I have so many hair tools, but that one is amazing. They have a couple different interchangeable sets in the sale this year, but that's really nice because you have one base and then it gives you a few different options for your curling iron. This is another curling iron that I love from T3. It is one of those automatic rotating curling irons. It has a small clamp here at the bottom, so you're just going to clamp it on the end of your hair and then push this button and it'll automatically rotate your hair like this. So if you're not very good at curling your hair, I would definitely recommend something like this. It's going to make it a lot easier, and this has a lot of different heat settings and it will let you know when it is fully heated up, and it'll actually beep at you when you need to release the curl. So you can set it to 5 seconds or 8 seconds. So I think that's a really cool feature. Just such an innovative curling iron. And then the other brand I wanted to mention is Bioionic. I have had their long barrel curling iron forever now. This is definitely my most used curling iron. It is a little bit longer than a standard curling iron, so if you have long hair like me, this one is going to be very useful, and especially if you like just like a traditional clamp curling iron. This one goes from 250 degrees to 430 degrees, and I also use the Bioionic flat iron. I've had this for so long now. This is really cool because it has a vibration feature that you can turn on or off. So if you want to use that feature, you just hit the on button one time when the device is already on, and then it'll start vibrating, which is good because it's supposed to just like separate your hairs so that every single strand is really straight. And I just love that I have that option. I also really like the smooth plates of this flat iron, and I like that it's a little bit pointy, so it's really easy to get in there for those pieces that are really close to my scalp. So I definitely recommend either of those tools. Those are my top 20 purchases that I've ever purchased from the Nordstrom sale. Let me know which ones you already have or which ones you will be picking up in the Nordstrom anniversary sale this year. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below before you leave today. I really appreciate you guys watching and supporting my channel, and of course, stay tuned for many more anniversary sale videos. Happy shopping, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!